Hey guys, Tyler here with Revenue Reviews. So today we're going to be talking about an interesting subject when it comes to the cars. Some car people like it, some car people don't. It's the subject of electric vehicles. Tesla, about a year ago now, released that they were going to be producing a lower end model for the Tesla series, and it was going to be called the Tesla Model 3. Something that you guys probably don't know is the Tesla Model 3 was supposed to follow the lineup of the Tesla models. So that you have the Model S, you have the Model X, and it was supposed to be called the Tesla Model E. But they changed it last minute, and now there's coming quite a bit of confusion from changing it, and that's where this story comes into play. People are thinking that the Tesla Model 3, which is the third model of the Tesla mass production, at least the third model, because you have the Model S and the Model X, so 1 and 2. The third model would be the Tesla Model 3, which in theory is supposed to be better than the Model S and Model X and even the Tesla Roadster. But that's all not true according to some stuff that Elon Musk, the CEO and founder of Tesla Motor Cars, or Tesla Motors, or Tesla whatever, Tesla Incorporated now that they're called, he just released a lot of stuff that's very, very, very good when understanding this car. We saw a model of it, a prototype version, if you will, at his unveiling party. He kind of unveiled it like an iPhone. It was not in a motor show or anything like that. It literally was at Tesla, and they were having test drives of the new Model X and the Model S, and it was really, really interesting how they did it. And they ended up getting like $500,000 or something crazy from people pre-ordering the Model 3, obviously offering it back if you wanted a refund. But we saw this version of it, and it pulled out, and it was really cool looking. Model 3, I don't know how else to explain it. They said it would be the entry level Tesla, but now people are coming into question, is this going to be better than the Model S? Well, Twitter is a beautiful thing when it comes to people talking. You see Donald Trump talking about it, whether you like it or not. He's talking on Twitter. You see different people from different companies talking about it, and Elon Musk is one of those. He started talking about the Model 3 and what it would entail. He's basically said that there was going to be a whole new driver interface and things like that, but it's not going to be performing to the same prestige or the same level as the Tesla Model S. However, the Tesla Model S is still going to be all-wheel drive, whereas the Tesla Model 3 will only exclusively be offered in rear-wheel drive, which, if you're looking at performance statistics, with electric motors, you have a lot of torque, a lot of instant torque, and if you have all-wheel drive, all that instant torque coming off the line, it's going to send you flying. That's how the Tesla Model S P100D did 0 to 60 in 2.28 seconds, which is insane, and no other car has done it since. No other street-legal production car, at least, has done it since. But it's going to not have that kind of a performance because it's only rear-wheel drive. So that's one thing that's going to be changing, or that's not going to be changing, but just going to be different than the Model S. The second thing is there's a whole different interior. Now, he did not release specifics about the interior. He told us a couple general things, but he didn't say, oh, this is going to be like this and this is going to be like this. The only thing that he told us was, number one, it's not going to be anything like the Tesla Model S and the Tesla Model X. Let me tell you why. So the Model S and the Model X both start above $50,000. Don't know specific prices, but I do know that they start both above $50,000, probably closer to $60,000. That being said, the Model S, they just dropped the 60 and 60D options, so you can only start with the 75, which puts in a lot more expenses because they're kind of raising the level so that you can still enter in with the entry level Model 3, but you won't have the choice between the Model 3 and the Model S. So it gives them that little bit of a gap. And then obviously the Model X is the SUV version, so that's a little bit different. But the Model 3, he released that, and then he released that specifics, and then he also said the interior is going to be not only or not similar at all to the Tesla Model S and the Model X. So he told us a little bit about that. He said that there's going to be the driver interface is going to be a little bit more simplified. It's not going to have a dual screen, so there's not going to be a screen in the middle and a screen right in front of you. It's going to be very simplified. He said you don't look at the speedometer when you're riding in a taxi. They're focusing more with the Model 3 on autonomous driving, so you're not really going to be you're rarely ever going to have to look at the speedometer. Only to start autonomous mode and stop autonomous mode, basically. And when you're stopping and starting at stoplights, unless they're changing that as well, putting in their newest software of self-driving technology. But he said basically that it's going to be simplified in that. And then they're changing a couple things as well. The Model S is obviously It has a different seating mode. It has the 5 seats in the center, or 5 seats in the middle, the main part of the car, the 2 in the front and the 3 in the back, and then also offers 2. And then it also offers 2 in the trunk, which sounds kind of weird, but they're very, very small seats meant for children, and they have 5-point harnesses, and they're very safe. Crash tests have been done and things like that, and they're safe completely. So that offers 7, but the Model 3 doesn't. So basically, I'm curious as to what you guys think about the Model S, the Model 3, the Model X, Tesla in general. I kind of am curious as to what you guys are thinking. Obviously, Tesla said that the Model 3 isn't going to be performing as well as the Model S, but he also did say that the Model S isn't going to be performing as well as the newest Roadster that's coming out in a few years. So we're going to be keeping our eyes on that, and I want to hear what you guys think about that as well. So on that note, guys, I want you guys to have a great day. See you later.